Okay, coming up next, we have one of my favorite independent journalists, Dan Cohen. He's a journalist with Mint Press News and a filmmaker. And his latest film is Another Vision, which is a film about the inside of Haiti's uprising. So everybody, please give it up for Dan Cohen.
Thank you, Misty. I want to give a huge round of applause to all the organizers who put this incredible event together and everybody who came out to stand for Assange today. I want to know, raise your hand if you are a reporter for the New York Times or the Washington Post or the Guardian. Are there any of you out there? No, there's not a single, I don't see any hands. One guy's raising his hand, but I think that's just so he can take a picture. But no, what does that say? That if you are a journalist, you're a reporter, and you are not here defending freedom of speech, defending your ability to speak the truth, it means you're not a journalist. You are a propagandist. That's right. That's why none of them are here. And it comes down to regular people, other independent journalists who are not owned by BlackRock, by the mega corporations and financial institutions that dominate our lives. So it comes to us. We are the real resistance in this country. That's right. Yes, exactly. We need to make our voices heard here in the belly of the beast. I mean, think about the importance of Julian Assange, the importance of WikiLeaks in this moment as we are on the press. Assange say about war that every war begins with a lie. And so truth can bring peace. And so let's imagine if we had Cablegate, the massive trove of diplomatic cables that were leaked by WikiLeaks, if we had that right now, what would we know about, let's say, the assassination of Daria Dugina, and the U.S. role in that? The U.S. says, oh, we don't know anything about that. We don't know anything about that. But you can imagine what's being said in classified documents. What would we know? What would those documents reveal about the bombing of the Crimea Bridge overnight? That the U.S. doesn't know anything about it. Just the SBU, the Ukrainian intelligence services, are essentially an extension of the CIA, but we don't know anything about it. What would we learn about the assassination of Haitian President Jovenel Moïse last year? That the U.S., we don't know anything about that either, even though they sealed the indictment, essentially what a former DEA chief called telegraphing CIA involvement in the assassination. So the reason they're punishing Julian Assange is not because of what he did as one person. It's because he represents the truth that he and WikiLeaks bring to the people, represents a threat to the most violent and dangerous empire in the history of the world. And I'm inspired to see so many people here today who've come from all around the country to make their voices heard, to refuse to submit, and to fight back. So thank you, everyone, for coming out.